Jim Rowan, how you going? It is another episode of Smackdown. The highlights for this week that have occurred in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you listen to that pop, it is because this man is from Charlotte, North Carolina, Cedric Alexander, and he won his match at the recent pay-per-view. Sorry, no, it wasn't a pay-per-view, was it? It was a special event. Main event. Opening match was a tag match between Alexander, Kushida, this man, and Humberto Carrillo. Cedric got the pin on Garza, who is a very proud fellow. And so he said, well, Cedric, there's no way you can do it one-on-one. How about I fight you on Smackdown? And that's what this is. Other results on that card, just quickly. AJ Styles retained the Light Heavyweight World Championship against Sami Zayn. And the main event was a title change. Goldberg picking up the United States Championship from Shawn Michaels in front of his home fans in Atlanta. But here we have Garza being a right prick. That's the idea. Punching. He's going for his signature here. That's the running boot to the head, but Cedric avoids it. Could have been in trouble if he didn't. But this feud is ongoing between the four of them. It was Garza, of course, that took a kendo stick to Cedric's partner Kushida. Cedric wanted revenge against Garza's partner Humberto, but now we can get it on the man himself, one-on-one. Garza taking the fight outside the ring. Cedric returning it to the ring, hitting a face buster perfectly, and picking up the victory. 1, 2, 3. In front of his friends and family in attendance, I assume he has friends and or family. Slow-mo replay, very nice. Great editing effects, Jim, well done. And there you have it. So climbing up the Cruiserweight rankings is Cedric Alexander. Good on you. He's pretty low though, it's not like he's in contention yet or anything. Right, so now moving up weight divisions into the light heavyweight division, here's Jeff Hardy. He's been having a bit of trouble with Zayn and Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens, now, I think this is his first match this season, or on SmackDown in particular. So out he comes. Of course, he was a distraction for Jeff Hardy in that #1 contenders match against Sami Zayn that earned Zayn the shot at AJ Styles last Sunday. So Hardy's not just out to reclaim that contender spot, also out for a bit of revenge over Owens, who, as you can see here, is not against some quite direct tactics, let's say. But certainly similar to Sami Zayn, a very good wrestler when he wants to be, but quite happy to just bang Jeff Hardy's head against the mat instead. Oh, and punch it too, yeah. Really kind of bending the rules in that way, and certainly being quite well, not trying to win in an honourable way, is what I would say. Jeff Hardy, of course, is perhaps less about honour necessarily, and more so about showmanship. He kind of just likes being a psycho, and there's some high flying that goes punished on Kevin Owens. Leave it to Jeff Hardy, perhaps, says the charismatic enigma. Oh wow, Falcon Arrow from Jeff Hardy, and he's really pulled it back here after a period of domination from Kevin Owens. Here's a twist of fate, and there's a pin here. This could be the finish, but I already know what happens, and it's not. First Swanton Bomb attempt. That's a giveaway, isn't it? When I say first. Terrible commentary. Kevin Owens gets his knees up. And goes for the stunner! Now this certainly could be it. The stunner from Kevin Owens. Jeff Hardy. What heart? What heart from Jeff Hardy? And so he gets stomped in the heart. And punched in the face. Oh, and busted open, it appears. So he's got to fight back here, Jeff Hardy. The fans are certainly on his side. Oh wow, what a face buster that is. And Jeff Hardy firing up, but perhaps taking too much time. And his head once again meets mat and fist. Yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn aren't real interested in putting on great matches, unfortunately. But they're great fighters. You know, they know what they're doing. Here he goes. Kevin Owens with the gut buster and a follow-up senton. And more punches. Yeah, this is certainly a longer match on the card here on SmackDown tonight. It's, of course, you know, if the fans already would have been behind Jeff Hardy, but he's from North Carolina as well, not Charlotte, but still. Kevin Owens gone for this frog splash again. This time he lands it. And could this be the finish? No, Jeff Hardy is persistent and resistant. Stays in the contest. Fights back. Flies towards Owens. And is going back for the twist of fate. Nails it. There you go. This time, not going for the pin. He's going to go for the Swanton Bomb. But will he hit it? Yes! Connection made. This should be the finish. As tough as Kevin Owens is, he's not... Oh, he is tough enough to resist that. You see up the top there, already a 5-star match. Jeff Hardy's going to finish him here. Another Swanton Bomb connects. And now, surely, even with the extra protection around his torso, Kevin Owens cannot kick out of that attack. And Jeff Hardy gains some revenge in North Carolina, thanking the fans for their support. Just one more reminder that we are in Charlotte. So the main event is a tag match. Heavy Machinery are a couple of meathead goons that are more confident than they should be going into this one, I would suspect, against 2 world champions. The first of which, your world Cruiserweight champion, Eddie Guerrero. First time we're seeing him this season on SmackDown. He's held that title for nearly 2 years now. It's his second reign as champion. Oh, and speaking of champions, 4-time World Heavyweight Champion Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, with his taking an opportunity to sell some shirts, Team Bring It. But these two are certainly more than formidable opponents for Tucker and Titus, though of course the latter will hope to have a particular advantage, in particular a weight advantage, over this man, Rey Mysterio, who clearly has a speed advantage over Titus and is trying to make use of that. Stay on the outside, pick his shots. Very nice job so far. I think he'll find that once Titus gets a hold of him, though, he could be in big trouble, and there it is. Getting thrown around. And getting punched in the face. Obviously they, oh yeah, he saw the last match, he got some ideas. That looks like eyes in the face. Eyes in the, sorry, fingers in the face, fingers in the eyes. From Big Tucker there. But a counter from Eddie. A bit of lucha. from the Texan. Actually, I think he's announced from Mexico. But, well, whatever. He's certainly representative of the Mexican community, the Latin American community, a big star in those parts. Not to say he's not here, just not quite the same charisma as this man, The Rock, and therefore doesn't quite get the same amount of main events. It really does come down to your popularity, though. I mean, everyone that's a world champion, in theory, is on the same playing field. And it's really up to them to be the star of the show, you know. If Eddie Guerrero becomes more popular than The Rock, then he can be the main event. That's how I run things. But once again, Eddie, tough as he is, it's a big weight difference that he's given up, and he's getting chucked around here. And it's not really anything technical, is it? I mean, Eddie, I don't think it would be controversial to say, is the most technically talented in this match, but of course there's a reason weight divisions exist. Here he is fighting back though, putting his boots to the chest of Titus. Oh, and a bit of strength here, lifting Titus over his head, and continues with the pin, but it's broken up. So he goes after Tucker here. He didn't like that. Drop kick to the head, knocks him out of the ring. Tucker's stunned outside of it. And we might be looking at a tag opportunity here. Eddie and Rock combining. The spine buster from Rock. And the people's elbow. It's not his most effective move, but the people love to see it. It's a bit of a... Oh, he's missed it. Well, when he connects with it, it's a bit of a kind of salt in the wound type attack. But Titus, quick enough on that occasion. Back comes Tucker, and they slam him into the turnbuckle, The Rock there. Working well together as a team, trying to keep their opponents in that corner. Certainly Rock and Eddie have a healthy respect for one another, but they are by no means a well-greased team. Rock here, though, doing plenty of work, overcoming his heavyweight counterparts, or in fairness, really, super heavyweights, but they could compete for the heavyweight title if they wanted. It's pretty much an open weight title. There's Titus doing a terrible job of breaking up a pin, or breaking up the sharpshooter, but he got there eventually. And The Rock planting Tucker on his head, sets up the frog splash opportunity for Eddie Guerrero, and takes out Titus to mean that Eddie Guerrero picks up the victory. After giving up all the weight, he's the one to pin Tucker here. That was a dangerous position for a frog splash, but he got it done. Eddie Guerrero the winner. The Rock at the other end. They celebrate together corner to corner. What a show that was. So like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.